Good evening, and one more time, we are trying to do another program today. I hope it will be very interesting. This is not politics. The program today is going to be about women. What is a woman? And we're going to talk about everything that makes a woman and what really is a woman and why woman was created. So, like everyone knows, that we are all created by God. And God created the man, and after the man, he said he'd be lonely, so he created the woman, so he will not be lonely. Now, what is here? What is the difference between these two? Now, for a long, long time in this crazy world of ours, there are some women, not all, because there are some very smart women, some very nice women, some very intelligent woman that you can sit down and listen to. And it's incredible, what they say and everything. But then and again, there are some, like any other thing, like even man is the same. There will always be crazy people of different kinds. And they've been pushing this agenda about woman. And they are trying to look at men and they are trying to put a woman alongside a man. And they are saying, now, what a man can do, a woman can do, if not better. And so on and on and on. Now, is this what it is really all about? This is not what it's really all about. The Creator, which knows everything, if you believe, that is, because there are some people don't believe in God, but the Creator created man for a reason. He created a woman for a reason. There are things that only a man can do and a man should do. There are things that a woman can do and only a woman should do. Now, does this makes a difference in the level of the human himself? No, no. There is some mentality with these people that are pushing this agenda between man and woman, and they want to raise them, and they want to keep telling that what a man can do, a woman can do, if not better, and all this. And by doing so, they are dragging a lot of nice women through mud, through mud. Because a woman is very special. God is God. God does not do mistakes. And when He created a woman, He created a woman for a reason. And the woman is a woman in all forms. In all forms. We'll see later on what I'm talking about, really. So, these silly people that pushing this agenda keep saying, oh, a woman is a slave. Who said it's a slave? I got news for you. You silly people out there, I'm not talking about all, I'm talking about these people that are pushing these agendas and they saying that man makes woman a slave. No. There are some men that have no respect. Like there are some women that have no respect for her husband, and there are some men that have no respect for his wife. But those are things, those are different things. Those are people without feeling, without love, without emotions, without honor, without any kind of feelings for humility. A woman is not a slave, my dear. If you said a woman is a princess, if you said a woman is a queen, then I will agree with you. You see, man meets a woman. There is always that attraction between man and woman. And men like to find a woman that is honest, that have feelings, that is humble, that is ready to hear, that is ready to talk, sit down and talk, that is clean, and that is ready to raise a family and love, which is very important, this, and love and respect her husband. Well, some of you out there say, oh, there he goes, there he goes. A woman, she's almost a slave. She have to be this, she have to be that. No, none of that. There's a lot of women that they don't understand how to win a man. A man could be a bully, could be a strong man, could be whatever you want to call him, macho man and all that. And when you see him, you say, oh my God, this guy, I don't want to get close to him. I don't want to get in trouble with him. I don't even want to talk to him. I want nothing to do with him because, oh my. When a man meets a real woman that have these things that I've been talking about, a man becomes like jelly. You think a man will be looking at a woman to make her as a slave? No, no. A man loves a woman and he's ready to put her on a pedestal. But that is all up to her. You see, there are a lot of women there that they keep saying, never trust a man. Never trust a man. They look at every woman, and the first chance they have, they cheat on their wife. There are some that they do, but those kind that they cheat on their wives and they are ready to swing with every woman they look at, those are men that women should never even think about, let alone marry. Those are women, those are men without feelings. Those are jokers. All those men want is to use a woman, have sexual fun, use her in all sorts of ways, and when he have his fun, he drops her. And any woman out there with brains, that is smart, not that is pretty, and all this lipstick and colors and stuff they put on their face, and the wear they wear, half their breast is hanging out, and she walking along the street. Now here I can talk a bit openly because I'm talking to big people, and when she's walking, you can see her pant is easy, and you can see. Well, what I mean is, this is a woman selling herself, and no man with honor or serious man will look at this. Any man that looks for these women, not because not because he loves them, no, because he said there she is, she's ready, she's asking for all this. So I go in, I have my fun, and they run. Paul, are you saying the wrong thing? Yes, I am, of course. But is this happening? Yes, it is. But whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? But the man. You see, women before they go out, they go and they eat the mirror. And they keep twisting and turning and putting colors on and these and these and these and these, because they're going out and they want that maybe they can meet a guy, a good guy that loves them and start a relation. Well, I'm very sorry. I have bad news for you. Real men don't look at that. Anybody, and you ladies out there, you know that what I'm saying is right. Real men, he look at the eyes of a lady, nothing else, nothing else, nothing else. Believe me. So this lip pushing up comes like, I don't know. I don't want to hurt no one's feeling. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But when they pump their lips and become, I don't know, because sometimes you see some beautiful people out there and they look very beautiful. And then they go and what they do to their bodies. Oh my God, you have a shock if you look at them. Why? What God gave you is perfect. Do you think God just throw you down like that? God knew you before you were born. God had plans for you. God made you beautiful. Every person is beautiful in his and her own ways. So a man looks only at the eyes of a woman. Keep looking at her, right? Straight at the eyes. And then she might look and the eyes will click. Both eyes will click. And when they click, there is that certain smile that they are talking to themselves with their eyes. Sort of, I like you. And the other person say, and I like you too. And from there, it all starts. So all these colors, all this money spent in clothes and different stuff. The other day I was walking to the city. And while I was walking, I was looking at my mobile at the same time. And it so happened that there were two ladies walking almost next to me. So automatically, I heard what they were saying. And they were talking about the baskets they had. They had a handbag each. And one is saying that she bought her 600 and the other 800. They were somewhere in Italy. They gone to this fantastic shop. I say nothing. I say nothing. I say nothing. I leave it to you. Now, do you think these people, do you want to marry these people? Do you want that your wife will be one of these people? And then they start arguing. Men don't look at us anymore. Men don't love us anymore. Men don't respect us anymore. A guy goes buy a jeans, 25, 30 bucks jeans, and the shirt, 25 shirt, and she put it on. He put it on and out he goes. But a lady, no. A lady have to be worth $1 million. Why? Why? What right does a lady have to spend this sort of money to live with a guy that less than $100 cover all his clothes, not his bag, all his clothes? Is that respect? Do you want that lady to be your wife? So you give her your money and she budget. She budget everything for food, for this, for that, and be able to save? No way. This is all when we're talking about what is a woman. We turn back to the man, and then as I told you, man become jelly. Once the man notice that the woman respect him, love him, take good care of him, she is honest, she do she want to do everything for him. I'm not saying he tell her to do everything for him, but what I mean is what she's showing him, what he's seeing her. That's it. That man will never lie eyes on any other woman. He doesn't care if you're fat, if you're thin, if you're tall, if you're short, if you have curly hair, if you have plain hair, because man is not like that. Men want to be loved. And once a man is sure that he is loved, he is won completely. He is won completely by that lady and he adores her and he'll do everything for her and he'll love her with all his heart and he'll go out and provide as much as he can so she can be better. She can run the family the best way she can. That's what a woman is. Not raising them, not putting a man here and a woman here and try to raise them. This is stupidity. This is like you saying, oh, men and women, they should use the same bathroom. Men and women should be in the same sport. Oh yeah, yeah. This is stupidity. And I add that all of you down there, out there, knows that I'm saying the truth. Deep down, even if you are against me, but deep down, you know that what I'm saying is right. Sometimes you go on the internet, sometimes you go on TikTok, and you see a woman crying. my husband left me after 2 years. Oh, my husband. Of course, of course. But nothing happens for nothing. Could be a lot of different things. Number one, did you cheat on him? Number two, do you really love him? Did you show him any love? I'm not saying sex. Did you show him respect and love and caring so you can win him over? And that man will close his eyes. He'll never look at another woman. Or he comes home. You find the home upside down. No food. Everything is dirty. Or, or before you were dressing up like a hooker. And he look at you and she said, oh well, we can have fun together. She is that type, she's selling herself. And then all of a sudden she'll get pregnant. So we had to get married. But the first chance I have, I get out. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Nothing happens for nothing. I'm not saying that all divorces or separation happens because of women. No, man is at fault too, as much, if not more. But woman, you're smart. You got no idea out there what a woman can do. There are stupid people want to raise them, and you have a queen there, and that queen is worth millions. When I say millions, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about something better than money. That woman knows how to love. That woman knows how to respect. That woman is caring. That woman can bring up a family with honor, with good values. That's why the world today is in such a mess. Some people say because of this, of that, of that. Yeah, could be. But the pillar of the family is a woman, not a man. Man, his job is to open his arm and let the wife and the kids and look after them and go out and work and get the best money he can, provide all he can for the wife and the kids. But the woman is the master. That symphony that's playing, and you see the master hitting with this moving. If he could do one wrong thing, everything goes to shambles. That woman can do marvelous things. That woman is not a slave and will never, ever be a slave. Man and woman are the same. Man and woman, you look at them, are the same. They have two hands, two legs, a head, they have eyes, they have ears. Both have the same thing. Now, one was created to do a job, and the other was created to do another job. That does not make one better than the other. No. The husband will always be the head, but don't misunderstand what the head means. The head means that you have to cover them, you have to hold them together, like that bird that she got the young ones and they start training, and all of a sudden she opened her wings and all come underneath and look after them. The man is the head to see that nobody touches his wife, nobody hurt his wife or his kids, nobody trying to push his wife or his kids to do terrible things. For that, he is the head. And the woman looks up and she looks at him and she say, "Oh my God, look at that. He loved me so much. He gave me almost everything. He cared about me. He want to bring me within his arms. He look after me. He don't want me to hit my leg on the floor or on the rocks." There is that special feelings, that special love that the woman will start flying, not walking, flying. That is what woman is. Woman is not a slave, neither is a man. God didn't create man and woman so we can race them and see who comes first. God looks down and to say, "Look at them, look at them." You think God is not seeing us? God see everything. God see everybody all the time. To look and say, "Look what's happening. Look what's happening. I created them to be as one." And the man leaves his father and his mother and he joins his bride and they become one with me. That's Jesus. A woman is not a slave. A woman is a princess on a throne. But it's up to her what she chooses. Most women are smart. All right, there are some that talk too much and they don't think at all. But the world is like that. There is a bit of everything. But most women are very smart. And because you're smart, you don't use your smartness to cheat on him or to rob him like we have these days. Every day we hear something new. Look at Charlie Kirk. Who killed him? I just came from confession. I cannot judge. But I don't say who killed him now. Now I change it and I say who loved him. I tell you all the people all around him, nobody loved him. Charlie Kirk was living a life. Charlie Kirk started differently. Charlie Kirk was not always the same Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk started differently. And later on in life, he noticed that what he was doing, he was mixing up with the wrong people. And what he was doing was not what God wanted. So one day, Charlie Kirk opened his eyes and he said, "Well, I have one soul. And when I die, I have to pay for what I do. So he changed. And when he changed, a lot of people got hurt. So that's why I'm saying nobody loved him. He was surrounded by a lot of friends, but nobody loved him. Now think about that. That's why I never tell you who killed him, which is pretty easy to understand. Anyway, this program is not about Charlie Kirk. But I'm saying, woman, oh my, there are some women that you cannot trust with a cat, let alone with a human being. Of course, before you get angry at me, there are men as well that are like that or worse. Women are incredible. Look at the kids. You have a family, you have boys and girls, and if they are crying, to whom they go? To mama. If they want a present, to whom do we go? To mama. If they do a mistake, to whom they go? To mama. A lady. A lady shines in virtues, shines. But as I said, and I keep saying, it's up to her for these things to happen. A lady that never get too proud, a lady that keeps her foot on the ground, a lady that understands what she have to do to build a family, a lady that love and respects and full of honor. Well, how can you get wrong? You cannot get wrong. So I was talking before and I was saying, a man look at the eyes and the eyes click and the eyes start talking to each other. And for a while, the eyes couldn't leave each other. Sometimes they will be far away from each other, a couple of meters, few meters, but still the eyes keep focusing. They keep saying, I love to have him, I love to have her. Oh, that will make a beautiful family. She's great, he's great. Oh, he's so clean, she's so honest, she's so clean, and this and that. And once that starts, and they start together, they will never stop. When you got a tree, when you buy trees, and you go to your garden, and you put the tree in the ground, and you give her water, then what? Then you forget all about it? The tree will die. But then, when they met, then they start noticing things in each other, asking each other questions, see what it is. So why? Because they now are thinking about something important. Although today, in some places, 8 out of 10 marriages are breaking up, which I don't know why. It's stupid. Anyway, but marriage is important. Marriage is supposed to be forever and ever. When you are there on the altar and with the priest and everything, and you say, I take this person for sickness and for health, for this and for that, and for this and for that. By that way, you will be swearing in front of God. You don't understand these things. And the church doesn't help either, because you go there, you got married, and they never explain to you what you did. You are swearing, you're taking an oath there in front of God. You are saying to God that I stay with this person till death was part, and putting God as your and then after, because we had no money. Because of course, if you buy a bag that is worth 600 or 800 for a bag to carry, so anybody that see her coming, look at that, she's carrying a bag. Yeah, yeah. She started the ruining of a family. What is a woman? A woman is a jewel that you do all you can to find and to cherish and to keep through all your life. That's what a woman is. And to appreciate, excuse me, that is, if you know what love is, that is, if you know what respect is. We don't raise man and woman to see who breathes better, to see who runs first, to see who is stronger. That is stupid. And sometimes I see a lot of women, all right, inside me would be going like that. They go and they interview. They would be women interviewers. And the questions they put, they make my inside jump out. They should be ashamed of themselves. And I tell you what, I bet that 99.5% of those interviewers are single women, because they are women without a heart. They are cruel women. They have no feelings. They have no respect. So go on TikTok. You see people. Sometimes they text you, or sometimes they don't. And then they will have pictures and videos and what have you, if you prepare to see them. I don't. And it's incredible the clothing they wear. And they pump their breasts and they pump their lips and they pump their backside. Then they cry. She said, I've been looking for a guy. I'm dying for a guy. Please give me a guy. I'm gonna hang myself. Give me a guy. I need a guy. I want somebody to love me. Who's gonna love you? Who won this carnival? You're a carnival. You're a joker. God created you pretty. God created you perfect. You need nothing to do. You were perfect in every kind of the way. You were perfect. You didn't need nothing. And you need no filter, you need nothing. God said, this is how I want to put you, and you are perfect. But no, no. And, and to make things worse, most of these so-called women, they do these things through jealousy. Oh yeah. Oh, my friend pumped her lips, so I pumped mine. Oh, my friend pumped her chest, so I pumped mine. And then you cry. This program is about a woman. Woman, I remember the time that the respect that there was for a priest and for a woman, you'll never say a bad word where a woman is. You'll never be sitting on the bus if a woman walks up and there is no seat. Uh-uh. Stand up, let the woman sit, and shh, don't shout, don't say any dirty word, don't swear, don't, because there is a woman. Today, today they come up swearing like a bloody train. They have, women had their how to say it, they had their life sort of in their hands. It was in their hands. And some stupid woman in the Western world, because this all starts from the Western world, starting pushing for this racing man and woman. How many marches did we see of women in the cities all over the world about these terrible women that are putting women through mud? Not even one. Not even one. There wasn't even a group of women that be able to say, we stand up to these bitches. They accepted what they gave him. And now, in a lot of places, I've been noticing that a lot of women are talking, even on shows, and saying, how come men don't want to know us anymore? How come men don't want to marry anymore? The answer is simple, my dear friends. The answer is simple. Eve cut the apple, huh? Eve cut the apple and gave some to Adam, and they ate it, and everything was ruined. Well, let me tell you something. A man find a girl, marry a girl, have kids, do everything. He go, he buy a piece of land, he build a house, he fix it all up, he buy furniture, buy everything. His kids are 10 years old, 15 years old. All of a sudden, this woman, she's not happy the way she is. Instead of behaving well and sitting with her guys and say, look, let's sit and talk a bit because there is something we can fix, get better. No, 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 no. Those things don't happen today. So they taste something else. You know what I mean? They go out, find another man while the man is at work. Or today you don't need to do that. Today you have the mobile. Today your husband is next to you asleep and you are in bed with him, touching him. Your bodies touching each other. And you could be talking to a man or a woman there at the same time and sending rude pictures. Now, that man, 15 years married, excuse me, and all of a sudden trouble comes up. Well, when trouble comes up, some women are very short sighted. When I mean short sighted, I'm not saying about they don't look, I'm saying about they don't even think. So they look at the money. No, 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 I want separate. I want to separate. All of a sudden, they go to the courts, they separate, and then either the woman say that she want to keep her kids, which in that case, the man had to walk out of his home, or the woman say that she want nothing to do with the kids, let her husband, but she want part of the house. So the man have to sell. Now this thing is happening a lot. Now it happens once, you think. It happens twice, you start opening your eyes. Happens three times, and you say, that's it, I had it. So now a lot of men are saying, why buy a box of cigarettes when you can only get one? So now a lot of men gave up on marriage. They say, no, 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 no. Sometimes you say, but this good girl. No, 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 no. He say to you, the girl I married, she was a saint when I married her. Look what she done to me. And you ruin those men. But these things, my dear, they are a boomerang. You know what a boomerang is? You throw it and it come back to you. And what goes around comes around. And you thought that you rule the world with your stupidity, with your silly words, that you are uh, like a beggar in the house, that you're a slave. Instead of sitting down and if there is a problem, fix it. Let the flame light up again, the flame of love, so we can get close to each other, start respecting each other again, loving each other again, and get stronger. But no, no, it's incredible. And I cannot believe it because I always believe that women are smart. The other day I was hearing a story. I heard it on the internet. There were about three girls, and they were not married. Somehow, nobody wanted to have a look at them. Of course, I suppose the way they live, nobody wanted to have anything to do with them. And there was this lady, this fourth lady, she was married, but she got friendly with them. So, what happened? They said to her, "Why don't you play a joke with your husband?" What? Play a joke with your husband. You'll have fun. Oh, you'll laugh after. Yeah, both of you, you'll laugh. What do I do? Go home, tell him that you are seeing another man and you don't like him anymore and you don't want him anymore. It's only a joke. This is for 5 minutes and after everything will be all right. And after You laugh. The poor kid couldn't see through their jealousy that they were broken and they want to bring down everyone with them. So she gone and she played the game. The husband came and after lunch he said, I want to tell you something. I've been trying to tell you this for ages. Yes, tell me, love, tell me. Oh, look, I'm seeing another guy and I don't love you anymore. As soon as she finished, she said, that's enough. That's all right because I want to leave too. Bye. He gone up, get his luggage, put some clothes, and disappeared. And he left her. And that girl is still crying up to this day. What I did, what I did. She gone and told her friends. Oh, poor Gracie. Oh, we didn't mean it this way. We didn't. And after she leaves, she have fun. Yeah, let her have it. Not only us be like that. Let her. Jealousy, my dear. Jealousy. A lot of women out there in this rotten world of ours. You don't need friends, believe me. Sometimes I talk to some people and I tell them these things. You don't need friends. Then a lady might say to me, oh, well, then, Paul, I talk to nobody. No, talk to girls, talk to girls. But in your mind, keep them the way they are. They will talk and say yes, you say yes and no. And from one goes in, from the other goes out. There are no good friends outside. Full of jealousy. The word is rotten. The word stinks. So a lot of you women out there, put it in your head. You don't need friends. Friend everybody and friend nobody at the same time. You have to talk to someone. You can't be, you have to talk, but it's only to pass time. Don't hurt them. Let them yap, 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 yap. You say yes or no, whatever you like. And from one goes in, from the other goes out. But take no notice and don't listen to them because they are full of lies. Full of lies. Woman had a lot of potential, and there is a lot of women out there. They are nice women, and they are good women. They are honest women. When I say nice women, I'm not saying they are nice the way they dress or no, they are nice women. They are kind, very warm-hearted people. Use your head. Don't listen to this garbage. There are a lot of garbage women. They are putting you down everywhere. Don't listen to them. You don't need them. Use your head and live good and dress honestly because you got no idea what men look for. Men look for these things. A man can play around with that and with that and with that, but when the time comes to pick a lady who wants seriousness, don't be used. You are not there to be used and thrown away. You're a nice lady. You're a good human being. You're a lovely person, very warm, full of love. You're blessed and be happy the way God created you. Stop pumping your lips and your tummy and your belly and your chest and your ass and whatever. and stop these things. Lately, my God, I have to say this, not only tattoos, that you don't know if it's a tree or a lady, not only tattoos, but now we start having these things going in our nose. It's like, the cow, they used to have that, and then with the rope there. What are you doing to yourself, my God? What are you doing? Why you are degrading yourself so much? Have you got an idea? People, especially men, when they see you, what they say between them, how much fun they have, how much they put you down. Have you got an idea? The word woman is good.